Hey Hope, Kevin here. 2 Minute Tuesday coming at you. Now, Sunday, we pulled from a hat, right? And I preached on the small topic of sin and grace. Now, surely that captures basically the entire biblical narrative that captures the entire focal point of Christianity, of our whole faith, surely of the gospel, is the reality of sin and the overwhelming power of grace. And so something I wanted to kind of hone in on today for us in this kind of 2 minute little reflection is just a practice I want to encourage you to try to help attune us to the reality of both sin, but also of grace in our lives. Because if you remember on Sunday, I talked about how a lot of times we will overemphasize one over the other, and how there's a need for an appropriate appreciation of both and understanding of both. And so my practice is this. Throughout the day, maybe for yourself, pick set times. Maybe it's like a morning, a midday, an evening, that kind of thing. And even set an alarm maybe, and just do a quick prayer. And the prayer I encourage you to use is the Lord's Prayer, the way that Jesus taught us to pray. And as you pray it, I encourage you to pause after each little section. So you can begin with like, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. You can break it down even more than that if you want, but say, hallowed be thy name. And then reflect even further in your own words on the holiness of God and the attributes of God and all of that. And then as you go through it, each section, pause, and add your own words to the Lord's Prayer as a prayer. So give us this day our daily bread. You can share with God everything you need. When you talk to forgive us our debts, that's when you become face to face with the sin in your life and you offer up to God, and not just the sin in your own life, but those who have sinned against you. And then you seek forgiveness over all of that. And you're reminded again of the grace, and then the power, and then the presence of God that is available to you. So that's my encouragement. About 3 to 4 times a day, set your alarm, pause, and become present to our God. You'll become aware of your sin, and you'll become even more aware of the grace available for you. And it'll be a helpful reminder and guide to keep you attuned to our Lord and the way He has called us to live. I pray that is a helpful practice for you. I'd love to hear how that experience goes for you. And so if you engage with it, which I hope you do, hit me up. Let me know how it's going. All right, that's all I got for you today. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday and week. We'll see you Sunday.